This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. This is the Egyptian derby in the second division between Ramesses II and Hatshepsut. Ramesses is number 10 with 8 points, Hatshepsut 13 with 6. Form-wise, Ramesses II is in 302, Hatshepsut 203. Ramesses did win round 8, Hatshepsut is on back-to-back defeats. Let's go take a look at the map. Resource bubble zone, this is Ramesses II. We see that he starts on the eastern continent down south here. He is next to a river. There is sheep. If you go a little bit up here, there is copper and there is another copper, and there are some rivers and there are some forests to chop. The starting position of Hatshepsut is up to the northeast. She is on the coast with 2 clams, there is a fish, there is also wheat and there is also some wine, and we see some sheep over here as well. This is the Egyptian derby. Who is going to win it? I don't know. Let's figure things out. Off we go with Ramesses II in Egyptian yellow, Hatshepsut in the alternative white color, 1 city each. They are in different religions, Buddhism for Ramesses, Hinduism for Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut was first to 2 cities though. Turn 60 is here, 2 cities each. So Ramesses first to his 3rd city. Ramesses with a little bit more land just around where he starts. 4 cities Ramesses, 3 cities Hatshepsut, and they are equal in strength. Ramesses on 4, Hatshepsut now suddenly on 5 cities. She had 2 settlers that settled there. So Hatshepsut now 6 cities, Hatshepsut, Ramesses 5, Ramesses up to 6 as well. Turn 135 now, 500 AD. Hatshepsut is first to 7 cities as well. Ramesses is slightly stronger, well right now is equal in strength. Hatshepsut up to 7 before Ramesses got his 7 cities, so they are very equal in expansion, but Hatshepsut used to be 1 city ahead a few turns, 8 cities now for each of them. Hatshepsut is cautious, 9 cities for each of them at the moment, and they are soon running out of room for expansion, and it looks like Hatshepsut is only cautious. They are in different religions, 11 cities Ramesses now, Hatshepsut is on 9. 11 to 10 at the moment. They are almost equal in score as well. Ramesses with a slight advantage though. 12 cities now, Ramesses 10 to Hatshepsut, and they are equal in strength. They are in different religions and Hatshepsut is cautious, 12 cities to 10. And they are almost out of room for expansion. They should start thinking about astronomy soon, although Ramesses settled that island up in the north, in the northwest, just outside the starting continent there. That's that's an aggressive settle, isn't it? 13 cities, Ramesses, Hatshepsut 12. Now Hatshepsut is out of her religion and she is now suddenly pleased with Ramesses instead of cautious. Guilds and banking for Ramesses now, nationalism for Hatshepsut. Ramesses is a little bit stronger than Hatshepsut at the moment. She is down to cautious again. Ramesses getting engineering, 14 cities to 12, and they should now be looking for astronomy. Let's see who can get there first. Guilds next for Hatshepsut. Ramesses is getting his drama and stuff. Banking for Hatshepsut, paper for Ramesses. What is Ramesses? Is on education, yes. Hatshepsut went compass and going education. 15 cities now for Ramesses. Hatshepsut is on her 12. It is not that big of a difference, but it is a slight difference, and now they are equal in strength as well. Hatshepsut going for liberalism, Ramesses for constitution, and Hatshepsut, I think she was first to liberalism actually. Ramesses going for his corporation, Hatshepsut doing the same, 15 cities to 12. Ramesses is now going astronomy, Hatshepsut is getting her printing press, going democracy. Ramesses going printing press now, but he has astronomy at the moment. Hatshepsut is also going for it now. Almost equal when it comes to getting astronomy, not that far away from each other. Let's see who can settle the new lands first. Doesn't seem like they are planning on going to war with each other, but you never know with Civ 4 AIs, and it's Ramesses that settles the new world first. 17 cities now. and Ramesses is going culture. Ramesses is going culture. He has turned on the slider already, turned 328 now. Ramesses has turned on the slider. Now he turned it off to get gunpowder. Next is chemistry, but he turns his slider back on right now. Hatshepsut getting electricity, going for radio. Now Ramesses is weaker than Hatshepsut, but he has 18 cities. Hatshepsut now 12. Hatshepsut is also expanding into the new world right now. But the question is, will Hatshepsut allow Ramesses II to win a cultural victory, or will she attack and try to avoid Ramesses winning? She would need to attack, I believe, because Ramesses must be ahead in culture. He has turned on the slider and he has had the slider on for a long time. Hatshepsut, she has stopped taking as well, has she? She is on biology and she is using 60, it takes her 60 turns to reach there, which means that she probably is going culture as well. This is a cultural race, turn 378 now. Both of them are going culture. Ramesses with 20 cities, Hatshepsut with 15, and it's a race towards the cultural victory. We must have to start pay attention to if there are any cities that are getting to becoming legendary here. The trouble is that both of them are Egyptian, which means that when an Egyptian city comes along as legendary, I wouldn't know if it is a Ramesses II city or a Hatshepsut city, turn 405. They are both pushing culture, one of them, and there is Heliopolis. I don't know who owns Heliopolis, but there it is. Hatshepsut has won the cultural victory. She has taken it. She has taken it above Ramesses II. Hatshepsut, congratulations, 1992, turn 412 with the cultural victory. I wonder how close Ramesses were actually. Oh, we are going to find that out later. Congratulations, Hatshepsut, with the cultural win. Peace lasted throughout the game, and in the end Hatshepsut won the cultural victory after a race. Both of them tried to go for it. Hatshepsut was first. Let's go look at the stats. These are the graph. Ramesses is yellow, Hatshepsut is white, and we see the score is Ramesses. The GNP, it was actually Ramesses that was highest here in GNP, but still he lost the cultural race. Manufacturing, yeah, they are pretty even until the late game where Ramesses was number 1. Food, that was even until 1850 something, and then Ramesses was number 1 after that. Power was pretty even. Culture, it is Ramesses that is number 1 in culture, but it is Hatshepsut that won the cultural victory. Espionage, yeah, they were pretty even all game really, weren't they? Demographics then. Ramesses' numbers, Hatshepsut's numbers. We see the 5,500 GNP for Ramesses, 4,000 for Hatshepsut. most of it culture, I guess. 30.4 million versus 11.3 million in population. Let's go to the cities and the wonders. Let's go to the bottom. There were 3 wonders in the BC era, Oracle, Stonehenge and the Mahabodhi, and the rest in the 80s. Ramses had the number 1, city Hatshepsut had number 2, Ramses 3, Hatshepsut 4, Hatshepsut 5, and Ramses 6. So let's go to the statistics. Ramses built 18 cities, 5 religions, 1 golden age, currently on 56 windmills, 55,022 mines. He built in his cities 19 theaters, 18 granaries, 17 forges, down to 5 Hindu mandirs. Let's go page down and see the second page. Parthenon is there. Let's go page down again and see 1 Jewish monastery is the last building on the list. Let's go to the top and look at his current units then. 39 longbowmen, 16 musketmen and 15 workers, all the way down to 1 great prophet. He trained a total of 42 galleons, 41 Confucian missionaries, 40 longbowmen, 3 great artists at the bottom there. Let's go page down and see 1 scout completing the units list. Let's look at kills, 1 privateer, and losses, 1 galleon and 1 caravel. Hatshepsut built 18 cities, 2 religions founded, 2 golden ages, currently on 37 towns, 20 windmills and 11 fishing boats. In her cities she built 13 lighthouses, then 12 of a lot of stuff, granaries, libraries, theaters, courthouses, barracks, and we see the list goes down to 5 Buddhist stupas. Page down and we see page 2 here, Temple of Solomon is there. Let's go page down again and see that the Oracle is the last building on the list and completes it. Let's go to the top and look at her current units. 25 longbowmen, 18 musketmen and 11 cuirassiers, 1 caravel there at the bottom. She trained a total of 34 Hindu missionaries, 28 galleons, 26 archers, 3 crossbowmen. Let's go page down and see that 1 ship of the line is the last unit on the list. Let's confirm the kills then. 1 caravel and a galleon, and the losses 1 privateer. Congratulations Hatshepsut with the cultural victory. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. We see from this page that Hatshepsut reached legendary just now with Byblos, 50,029, 56,000 Heliopolis, 97 with Memphis. When it comes to Ramses, he was 5 turns away from legendary in Elephantine. Thebes and Pithom had been legendary for a while, 84,000, 72,000. And Elephantine 5 turns away. This was a very close cultural race. Both of them had good chances, but it was Hatshepsut in the end. Let's go exit and take a look at the cities then. 20 cities for Ramses. Let's take a look at those first, sort by population. Thebes, Akhmim, Karnak 19, and we see the numbers here, just a couple of cities that are shrinking apparently. Building mostly stuff, a few wealth in Thebes, but then mostly infrastructure. Let's go take a look at Hatshepsut cities then. Hatshepsut, okay, and she has 16 of them. Let's go to the list, sort by population. Byblos is the top one with the pop 15, Memphis 14, building rock and roll in Heliopolis, and we see here these numbers, and you can pause the video if you want to take a closer look. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. In the table then, Ramses II is now number 10 with 8 points and a -1 score turn difference. Hatshepsut is up to 13th with 8 points and a -34. Tomorrow the league continues with 2 games from the first division. The first is Cyrus vs Huao II. A little bit later today is the next game in the Noble Leaders Cup. It's still the first qualifying round, of course. I am Kjotleik, this has been the Noble Leaders League. I hope to see you back for whatever game you like. And that's been it for today. Goodbye.